Hi everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I am in a good mood today. Yes, I am. Yesterday my son and his girlfriend and their little girl came over and, well, come on, and spent some time here visiting, and we had dinner together, and my son helped me with some soil that I bought for planting to put it into the pots and stuff, and that was a huge help, because without a strong man's help, I couldn't lift the big old, the big old plastic containers of soil. Couldn't do it. So he got them out of the trunk of my car and poured it into the pots, which saved me a ton of work. So yeah. So, and I enjoyed my little granddaughter. She's so cute. Oh, she's so sweet and so cute. And his girlfriend and I exchanged Mother's Day gifts. We did it late because they were sick. So, yeah, so it was a really nice day yesterday. And by the way, please like and subscribe if you like my channel or my videos. I would really appreciate that. Helps this single mom out. I'm just asking for a little help. That's all. Anyway, yeah, so it was a good day, and I just had to just tell you about my day because it was so nice. It was so enjoyable to have them over. They're so wonderful. They're just talkers. They love to talk and chat about all kinds of things. Conversationalists, just talk about all kinds of things, and I love that. Oh, how I love that. It's just nice to be able to carry on a nice conversation with your adult children, and it's nice because they're fully engaged. Everybody's not glued to the TV or the phone or iPads or anything like that. They're fully engaged in our visit, and I love that. So yeah, so anyway, today's video real quick. I can't wait till I get a new camera because this one cuts off at 18 minutes and seconds. So I gotta watch the clock. So anyway, yeah, about living alone, and I'm just going to give you some tips that help me in living alone because it can be very difficult. Anybody who lives alone, it can be hard. You have your up days, your down days. What are you doing? You have your up days, your down days, and sometimes it's hard to get through when you live alone, no matter what your age. Because as you know, you can go visit people, they can visit you, you can go do this, you can do that, you can go do whatever, but you come home to an empty house or apartment or room, wherever you live, and you go to bed alone, and you wake up alone. And sometimes that can get you down. It can really get you down. I have my days where I'm just very content with everything, and then I have my days when it's like, dang, I'm really sick and tired of living alone. Those of you that go through this, you know what I'm talking about. It's up and down. So some of my tips are, when you're feeling at your absolute worst, which is the hardest time to do this, but it helps me anyway, there are some days when I will literally sit on the couch and I'm thinking, oh my God, another day of living alone. And I can feel that darkness come in, that feeling of, ugh. And that's when I tell myself, get up, do something now. I mean, do something now. And it may sound like, oh, I know you're sitting there thinking, no, I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed. I just want to sit on the couch. I know that feeling. But get up and do something. I don't care how minor it is. Dust something. Dust your furniture. Vacuum. Decide to go and clean that bathroom spotless. Make it spotless, head to toe. Make it spotless. And you might be thinking, I'm not in the mood to do that when I feel that down. That's exactly right. And that's when you need to do it the most. Get out, get up and do something. If you don't feel like leaving your house, which is understandable when you're feeling that way, then do something in your house. Or if you have a yard, your yard. Maybe you have a balcony. Fix up your balcony real nice. Clean it. Make it look pretty. Do something to make it look like part of your home. Just do something. That's the key thing when you're feeling that way. You have to move your body. You have to get your mind somewhere else, rather than sitting there just ruminating on what's in your head of, I live alone, I'm feeling lonely, I feel so down. You keep that up and it just gets worse and worse. And don't get me wrong, you have your days when you have to do that. Yeah, let's be real here. There are days when you have to just kind of let it out, cry, maybe feel really bad for yourself, maybe feel sorry for yourself. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You have the right to that, because sometimes living alone can create feelings of loneliness that overwhelm you. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad for yourself. It's okay to just be down and out sometimes. You got to let those emotions out, because if you hold them in all the time, then you end up, you can end up in bad shape. No. And no. Oh, the dog I'm doggy sitting, she's starting to growl. I don't want her to start barking because her bark will break your eardrums. But yeah, you have the right to feel that way sometimes. So yeah, don't feel bad about that. Another thing is, maybe think of some kind of a little hobby that you used to like, and you've let go. Excuse me. Woo. Yeah, maybe you like to paint or write or read or even coloring, just little things. My daughter bought me a really nice adult coloring book. It's not the kind that have those teensy tiny little intricate designs, because those I had no patience for. I got rid of those. She got me some that actually have larger pictures, but they're for adults, so that you can color, and just think of any little thing you can to occupy your mind outside of that I'm lonely, I'm feeling bad feeling. Go outside, go for a walk. Even just around the block can reset your mind. Get out in the yard, do some hard work in that yard, pulling weeds, cleaning out your porch, planting, get some plants, plant them. Do things that just take your mind off of what you're doing. Maybe a self-care day. That's another one. Give yourself a facial, a mask, maybe wash your hair and condition it with a special conditioner, and to make it feel and look good. Maybe do your nails. Take the time to do your nails. Don't go to a shop. Do it yourself. Go take the time to do your nails, because you have to focus when you do that. And you got to clean it up around the cuticles, you got to do some work there to do your nails. And that self-care is nice. It makes you feel good. Maybe decide, I'm going to take a wonderful bath. Set up some candles, put some nice scents in the bathtub, some nice salts that are scented nicely, like lavender or whatever your favorite scent is of bath salts. That can make you feel really good when you do that self-care. Get yourself a really nice body lotion, one that maybe costs a little more if you can afford it, and you've always wanted it, but you're like, no, it's too much. Get yourself a nice body cream, body butter, or a good lotion, and after your bath or shower, if you don't have a bathtub, you can still set up your bathroom really nice with candles. Maybe have some music in there. Maybe you have a little whatever to put in there to play some music, soft music while you're showering or bathing. Bring that mindset out of that place of I'm lonely and I'm feeling sad and I wish I weren't living alone, because it can overwhelm you. Go take a little trip to Target, Walmart, some store you like, maybe a little local store, a little a farmer's market or something like that, a little local place that maybe you've never been in, or you've only been in once and you liked it but you just never went back. Make it a point to go to these little places just to look around. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have the money, that's fine. Or maybe if you have a little money to spare, you can buy some little thing from that store. But putting your mind someplace else besides in that place of, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of being alone. Like sometimes when I get that feeling and I know it's going to, I feel it coming on, I instantly think, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to offset this? And sometimes I'll just go to Target. I love to go to Target just to look around, just to see what they have, you know. It's like, oh, this is cool, this is pretty, that's neat, whatever. Just to get out, whether it be Target or any other store, Walmart, whatever store you like to frequent, just get out. Or go to the grocery store. Maybe buy yourself something healthy. Buy something healthy to eat instead of junk food and sweets and garbage. Maybe say, I think I need to get on a health journey. That's another way that you can actually occupy your mind. So start planning how you're going to start being a healthier person, and go to the store and buy healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, good meats, you know, that type of thing if you can afford that. And even if you can't afford a lot, a little, to begin your journey on a healthy journey. The whole key is to get your mind somewhere else. Do not sit and let that thought of I'm lonely and I'm feeling so lonely, I live alone, I'm tired of living alone. Don't let it multiply in your brain, because that's what it does. It starts building and building and building, and before you know it, you're crying all the time, or you're really depressed, and nothing's good. You can't be taking drugs all the time for the rest. Well, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people do to help them with depression and anxiety, and which is can be part of being lonely. So, you know, try to think of healthier ways to get past that besides using all kinds of drugs. But don't get me wrong, I had to use some at some point. I had to use Xanax for a whole year to get me through because of the anxiety and depression I was going through. And part of that was started by other circumstances, but part of it was also the loneliness. It got to me. Now I know when I feel that coming on, it's like, nope, I gotta get to doing something. Anything, guys. Doesn't matter how small it is, seriously. Like, I've got a room here, I call it my spare room, my junk room. It's where I put all kinds of extras. It needs to be straightened up and cleaned out. That's my goal this week. Set yourself little goals. Not something major. It doesn't have to be something expensive or major or anything. My goal is to get in that room. It's going to take a day to do what I want to do. To clean it, straighten it, put things away, do whatever. It's going to take a lot of time. But it helps. It's just like the other day, I was feeling a little down and I thought, nope, get to doing something. So I took my car out into the driveway and I washed it, and that baby looks beautiful. She's all nice and shiny. And every time I walk out into the garage and look at it, I think, oh, it looks so good, I did that. And you might think, oh boy, she washed your car. Well, believe it or not, every little thing you do to occupy your mind helps get you out of that I'm so lonely and I'm tired of living alone mindset. And it makes a big difference, guys. It makes a really, really big difference. And another thing is call somebody. Just call somebody. Go through your list of people on your phone and find somebody who finally answers, because nowadays you're lucky if somebody answers anymore. So find somebody to just chat with for a while, just to talk, maybe vent, get it out. Maybe they can give you a suggestion on what to do, you know, or maybe just talking to them could help you tremendously. Or decide to cook if you like to cook. Decide to make something. Make a nice dish, or maybe some cookies if you're in the mood for something sweet. Make some cookies or banana bread. Just something in that kitchen to keep you busy, or go in there to clean that kitchen. It's like, I need to really go through everything. I need to go through it all. And you might think, oh, all of that is just too daunting when you're in that frame of mind, because you want to just sit there like this, right? You're just like, I hate my life. I live alone. I'm so sick of being lonely, right? That's what it does to you. I know, because I've done it. You know what? I forgot to check the dang time again. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, it's 14 minutes. Anyway, guys, the battery is flashing on my camera, so it's going to go. So just keep yourself busy. That's the whole thing. But the minute you feel that feeling of loneliness come on, that's the moment you need to get up. force yourself to get up off the couch, the bed, wherever. Go do something. Just do something, and you will be surprised if you get in that habit and don't fight it. You will see how it starts to help you feel better about living alone and feeling lonely. But you got to do it. You get that feeling, it's like, okay, I need to go. I'm going to dust. I'm going to sweep. I'm going to vacuum. I'm going to do the kitchen. I'm going to do the yard. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a ride. Even if it's a ride just to get out and drive around. You don't even have to go anywhere, just to drive around, just to get your mind somewhere else, guys. It really, really, really does work, I'm telling you. I didn't think it would, but it does. So think about it, guys, and I hope this helps you just a little bit. But the key is to get your mind out of the place it's in, which is, I'm feeling sad and lonely and I'm tired of living alone. And that's for all ages, and especially when you're elderly. Yeah. So that's what I have to say for today, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my next video. So you guys take care, and remember, what is it they say? You can't expect change if you don't change anything. Well, it's something as simple as cleaning your bathroom. Cleaning something can actually help you, because then you look back at what you did and you feel good. You feel good, like, I just cleaned that. Look how great it looks to walk in there. Clean your room, anything, if you don't feel like leaving. Because I'm not going to tell you to go do something, because sometimes you just don't have that energy when you're down and out. But you can get busy in your house and around your house or your apartment, wherever. You can do that. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. If my camera was longer recording, I'd do more, but what can I say? It is what it is. So anyway, Lily says bye. Her foot is all healed. No more bandages. Take care, guys, and have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Ooh, move, baby. I'm going to go through this way instead. There we go.